Hi students. In this session, we are going to see 7th Standard Mathematics, Chapter 9, Ratio and Proportion, topic Ratio and Proportion. Let's see ratio. First, we should know the definition of ratio. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities using division. Generally, if A and B are two terms in a ratio, then we write A is to B. A is a first term, B is second term. So the first term is called antecedent, the second term is called consequent. Let's see the real life example. Look at a picture. 5 girls to 15 boys. So here total girls 5, here boys 15. How can we write this one in ratio format? 5 girls is to 15 boys. This is ratio format. Let's see proportion. A proportion is a statement that indicates that two ratios are equivalent. That means here two ratios are equivalent. Generally, if A, B, C and D are the four terms in a proportion, then we write A is to B proportion C is to D. So here given four terms A, B, C, D. First and fourth terms are called extreme terms or extremes. That means A and D are extreme terms or extremes. Second and third terms are called middle terms or means. That means B and C. So proportion formula, product of extremes equal to product of means. So product of extreme means A and D. That means AD. Product of means B and C. That means BC. Therefore, AD equal to BC. So, proportion formula, product of extremes equal to product of means. Let's see example 3. Find whether 5 is to 3 by 2 proportion 4 is to 2 is a proportion. Let us find the solution. Here given 4 terms, we have to find out it is proportion or not a proportion. So proportion formula, product of extremes equal to product of means. As you know very well, write your terms inside. 5 is to 3 by 2 proportion 4 is to 2. Here given 4 terms. First and fourth terms are called product of extremes. That means 5 into 2. Substitute the value equal to. Second and third terms are called product of means. That means 3 by 2 and 4. Substitute the value 3 by 2 into 4. So here product of extremes equal to product of means. So we have to substitute the value 5 into 2 equal to 3 by 2 into 4. Now 5 into 2 equal to 3 by 2 into 4. So now we have to cancel the common factors 2 and 4. The common factors of 2 and 4 are 2. 1 2 is 2. 2 2s are 4. So here we get 5 into 2 equal to 3 into 2. Now multiply the values. 5 2s are 10 equal to 3 2s are 6. We get 10 is not equal to 6. Here both values are not equal. Therefore, product of extremes is not equal to product of means. So, the ratios 5 is to 3 by 2 and 4 is to 2 are not in proportion. Find whether 6 is to 8 proportion 12 is to 16 is a proportion. Let us find the solution. Proportion formula. Product of extremes equal to product of means. Now write the terms. 6 is to 8 proportion 12 is to 16. As you know very well, first and fourth terms are called product of extremes. That means 6 and 16. Now substitute the value. 6 into 16 equal to. Second and third terms are called product of means. That means 8 and 12. Now substitute the value 8 into 12. So we get 6 into 16 equal to 8 into 12. Now multiply the values. 6 into 16 are 96. 8 into 12 are 96. We get 96 equal to 96. Both values are equal. Therefore, product of extremes equal to product of means. So, the ratios 6 is to 8 and 12 is to 16 are in proportion. Let's see exercise 9.1. Second Roman, verify whether the ratios in each of the following are in proportion. Second question, 2 by 3 is to 4 by 7 and 3 by 5 is to 2 by 7. Let us find the solution. Proportion formula, product of extremes equal to product of means. Now write the terms. 2 by 3 is to 4 by 7 and 3 by 5 is to 2 by 7. First and fourth terms are called product of extremes. That means 2 by 3 and 2 by 7. Substitute the value. Second and third terms are called product of means. That means 4 by 7 and 3 by 5. Substitute the values. We get 2 by 3 multiply with 2 by 7 equal to 4 by 7 multiply with 3 by 5. If it is cancel means cancel, otherwise directly multiply and place the answer. Here we cannot cancel the common factor, so we have to multiply directly. 2 2s are 4 by 3 7s are 21. We get 4 by 21 equal to 4 3s are 12, 7 5s are 35. We get 12 by 35. So we get 4 by 21 is not equal to 12 by 35. Both values are not equal. Therefore, product of extremes is not equal to product of means. Therefore, show the ratios 2 by 3 is to 4 by 7 and 3 by 5 is to 2 by 7 are not in proportion. Third Roman, find x if the terms are in proportion. Second question, x is to 7, proportion 30 is to 35. Here given 4 terms, here first term missing, that value is x. So we have to find out the x value. Let us find the solution. Proportion formula, product of extremes equal to product of means. Now write the terms. X is to 7, proportion 30 is to 35. As you know very well, first and fourth terms are called product of extremes. That means x and 35. Substitute the values x into 35. Second and third terms are called product of means. That means 7 and 30. Substitute the values 7 into 30. We get x into 35 equal to 7 into 30. Now we have to find x value. So 35 transpose to RHS, it becomes divide. So x equal to 7 into 30 by 35. Now cancel the common factors. Common factors of 7 and 35 are 7. 1 sevens are 7. 5 sevens are 35. So we get x equal to 30 by 5. So again cancel the common factors. Common factor of 30 and 5 are 5. 1 5 are 5. 6 5 are 30. So x equal to 6. Therefore x value is 6. So the first term is 6. Let's see fourth question. Find A is to B is to C. If you are given that A is to B equal to 3 is to 5 and B is to C equal to 4 is to 9. Here A is to B and B is to C value given. We have to find A is to B is to C. Therefore A, B, C value. Let us find the solution. A is to B equal to 3 is to 5. B is to C equal to 4 is to 9 here given. So A is to B, that means A by B. 3 is to 5 means 3 by 5. Therefore A by B equal to 3 by 5. And B is to C means B by C is equal to 4 is to 9 means 4 by 9. We get B by C equal to 4 by 9. A equal to 3, B equal to 5, B equal to 4, C equal to 9. A have one value is 3, C have one value is 9, but B have two values. Two values are different. So we have to find the same B value. That means one value. Now take A by B equal to 3 by 5. We have two different values. One is 5, another one is 4. So now we have to find the same B value. So 3 by 5 multiple with second B value 4. Take 4 multiple with numerator and denominator. 3 fours are 12, 5 fours are 20. Then take B by C equal to 4 by 9. 4 by 9 multiple with first B value 5. Take 5. 4 5s are 20. 9 5s are 45. Now A equal to 12. B equal to 20. B equal to 20. C equal to 45. Now B have same value. A equal to 12, B equal to 20, C equal to 45. So A is to B is to C equal to 12 is to 20 is to 45. Let's see fifth question. Find A is to C in each of the following. First question, A is to B equal to 1 is to 3. C is to B equal to 4 is to 7. Let us find the solution. A is to B and C is to B value given. We have to find A is to C. So A is to B equal to 1 is to 3. C is to B equal to 4 is to 7. So A is to B means A by B is equal to 1 is to 3 means 1 by 3. We get A by B is equal to 1 by 3. And C is to B means C by B equal to 4 is to 7 means 4 by 7. We get C by B equal to 4 by 7. A equal to 1, B equal to 3, C equal to 4, B equal to 7. A have one value is 1, C have one value is 4, B have 3 and 7, both values, both different values. Now we have to find the one B value, that means same B value. So A by B equal to 1 by 3. 1 by 3 multiple with Second b value 7. Multiple with numerator and denominator. 1 by 3 into 7 by 7. 1 sevens are 7, 3 sevens are 21. Then take C by B. C by B equal to 4 by 7. 4 by 7 multiple with first B value 3. 4 by 7 into 3 by 3. 4 3s are 12, 7 3s are 21. Now we get A equal to 7, B equal to 21, C equal to 12, B equal to 21. Now get the same B value is 21. So A equal to 7, B equal to 21, C equal to 12. Therefore, A is to C is equal to 7 is to 12. So A is to C value is 7 is to 12. Let's see sixth question. Find the missing term in the following proportions. First question, 2 is to 5 proportion x is to 8.5. Let us find the solution. Here given 4 terms. Here third term is x. So we have to find out the x value. Proportion formula, product of extremes equal to product of means. Now take the terms 2 is to 5 proportion x is to 8.5. As you know very well, first and fourth terms are called product of extremes. Substitute the values 2 into 8.5. Second and third terms are called product of means. That means 5 and x. Substitute the values 5 into x. Here x equal to 2 into 8.5 by 5. Here 5 transpose to LHS, it becomes divide. So we get x equal to 2 into 8.5 by 5. Now cancel the common factors. Common factors of 5 and 8.5 are 5. Take 5 table. 1 5s are 5. 17 5s are 85. Here have point. So x equal to 2 into 1.7. Now multiply the values. We get 3.4. So x equal to 3.4. The missing term is 3.4. 7. Divide rupees 2600 in the ratio. First question 3 is to 5. The ratio is 3 is to 5. Here given rupees 2600. Divide the amount in the ratio 3 is to 5. Let us find the solution. Ratio is equal to 3 is to 5. Total amount is equal to rupees 2600. Total number of pots equal to, that means the ratio 3 is to 5. So we can add the ratio 3 plus 5 is equal to, we can add the values 3 plus 5, 8. Total number of pots equal to 8. Now we have to find the first parts, that means first is here 3. So 3 pots equal to 3 by 8. That means 3 is 3 pots by 8 is total number of parts. So 3 by 8 into total amount rupees 2600. We get 3 by 8 into 2600. Now cancel the common factors. Take 8 table. 1 8s are 8. 325 8s are 2600. So we get 3 into 325. Now multiply the values. We get 975. 3 pots equal to rupees 975. Then find 5 pots. So 5 by 8 into 2600. Now cancel the common factors. 1 8s are 8. 325 8s are 2600. So we get 5 into 325. Now multiply the values. We get 1625. 5 pots equal to rupees 1625. So amount equal to rupees 975 is to rupees 1625. Let's see 8th question. What is the least number to be added to each term in the ratio 2 is to 3 to make the ratio 9 is to 10? Let us find the solution. First, what statement is here given? The least number to be added to each term in the ratio 2 is to 3. So, to make the ratio 9 is to 10. So, here one least number added to the term, we get the ratio 9 is to 10. So, now we have to find out that least number. Let the least number be x. X be added to the ratio 2 is to 3. So, 2 is to 3 equal to 2 by 3. It gives, so x be added to the ratio 2 is to 3. Therefore, 2 plus x by 3 plus x. It gives 9 by 10. The expression 2 plus x by 3 plus x equal to 9 by 10. Now find the x value. So now make the cross multiple. 2 plus x into 10, 9 into 3 plus x. We get 10 into 2 plus x equal to 9 into 3 plus x. We get 20 plus 10x equal to 27 plus 9x. Now we have to find the x value. So separate variable and constant term. 10x minus 9x. Here plus 9x transpose to LHS, it becomes minus 9x is equal to 27 minus 20. Here plus 20 transpose to RHS, it becomes minus 20. We get 10x minus 9x equal to 27 minus 20. 10x minus 9x, we get x. 27 minus 20, we get 7. So, x equal to 7. Therefore, the least number is 7. Therefore, the least number 7 to be added to each term in the ratio 2 is to 3 to make the ratio 9 is to 10. Question time. First question, a dash is a comparison of two quantities using division. Option A, proportion. Option B, ratio. Option C, terms. Answer B, ratio. Second question, a dash is a statement that indicates the two ratios are equivalent. Option A, proportion. Option B, ratio. Option C, simplest form. Answer A, proportion. Third question, if 3 is to 5, proportion x is to 45, then x is dash. Option A, x equal to 9. Option B, x equal to 15. Option C, x equal to 27. Answer C, x equal to 27. Fourth question, if m is to n, proportion p is to q, then product of extremes is dash. Option A, nq. Option B, mq. Option C, np. Answer B, mq. Fifth question, the second term in ratio is called dash. Option A, consequent. Option B, antecedent. Option C, proportion. Answer A, consequent. Thank you, students.